This young lady said she was having a little Netflix and chill with her girlfriend. And they both decided that, hey, let's get some pizza. So she calls up the pizza shop. She said, wow, it's been almost an hour. Finally, the pizza guy arrived. Exchange money, exchange the pizza, takes it back in the living room, open it up. What the f is this? She said the pizza wasn't even cut and it was cold as ice. So they went up to the pizza shop, Domino's. She said it was cold. Y'all were late and it wasn't even cut. I want my fucking refund. She flipped the whole pizza box up in the air. Pizza fell out. Pizza everywhere. That wasn't good enough. She had to make a statement. She said, next time you delivering my pizza, make sure it's hot and sliced. She took the phone up and smashed it on the counter. Pieces of the phone went flying everywhere. Then she looked at the manager and said, yeah, that's right, you white bee. You wish you were black. Look at you. Police officers showed up. She told a whole different story. Somehow she forgot that Domino's had multiple cameras right there at the register. Hey man, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like, share, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section, and let me know what you guys think about this video here in the comments. And with that said, let's get into this one.
Watch how this angry customer flip out on Domino's staff after her pizza came cold and uncut.
Is it your phone that she threw?
No, the store phone.
Oh, the store phone. Gotcha. Okay.
She completely broke the store phone.
Okay. What was she upset about?
She said her food took over an hour, and I apologize. We have one driver. That happens. And she said every time she orders from here, it's been an issue for 5 years. Why does she keep ordering from here? She makes it seem like we make it seem like it's her issue. We always say we're understaffed, and I'm like, I apologize. That's the issue. We are understaffed.
So was the food driven to her place and then, or
it was delivered?
Oh, it was delivered. Okay.
Yeah, it was delivered. And then she said the pizza wasn't cut, which I see it wasn't. She came back. We were going to give her a refund, and then she threw the pizza at me, said something about me being a white, wanting to be black like her.
Okay.
Went to the race thing, talk about I'll beat
I believe
your ass,
that.
walk out this door, come around the counter, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Yo, y'all fucking weak.
Okay.
So I came around the counter and stood right here, like, what's up? And then the two drivers got in between us.
Okay.
And then her girlfriend came in the store, and I said, go get a picture of their tag, because she'd already broken the phone and thrown everything.
At what point did she break the phone?
After she threw the pizza, she picked the phone up and slammed it down and flung it that way. These were in here.
Okay.
I mean, the phone's broken. And then the girlfriend came in, and I said, go get a picture of the tag. And they said, oh, you won't be getting a picture of our tag. And I said, yeah, we will.
Okay. Do you remember what she was wearing? What kind of clothes?
The one that threw the stuff and broke the thing was in pink pajama pants with like little designs on them, and a black shirt with a design on the front. Hair down, edges laid on her face, big flowy hair.
But this is what the cop heard.
Black, and he black.
The stud was in a gray sweatsuit.
Was that the other one?
Stud.
Okay, the one driving. Just grab one piece.
The whole phone.
The whole phone?
The entire phone.
Okay, and she just, what did she do? Did she grab it with both hands, one hand?
Both.
Both hands? And what'd she do after that?
Try to do with it.
Try to hit her with it?
Yeah.
Okay, how did the phone damage then? Did she...
I mean, it was a lot of motion. I can't just tell you how the motion went, why it got damaged, but...
Okay, do you remember it being slammed, or... I'm not talking to you.
It was a lot going on. I was trying to make sure that nobody hit nobody.
What?
I was trying to make sure nobody made no move to hit nobody. But I seen the phone up in the air.
Okay, do you remember if it struck any of the tables for it to damage the way it did?
It hit the counter.
I hit the counter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Counter.
Who was holding it? Who was holding the phone at the time?
Female that's on the passenger side.
With the
one with the pink pants.
pink pants?
She was the only one that was in the store.
Did your
Prime suspect.
coworker drop the phone anytime? No. Okay. And you said those cameras are working for sure?
Yeah, that worked.
Okay, but you guys don't have access though?
I don't. I just start every day.
All right, cool. Appreciate it. Got their side of the story. Can I speak to you about?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, guys, we heard the manager and the employee's side of the story, right? I believe them. They have no reason to lie. I mean, their camera's right in there. So why would they lie, right? Attitude, pulling a race card, she's the victim, smashing stuff. What does that sound like to you?
That Terminator is out there.
Listen, I love my Domino's pizza, okay? I've been going there for over 15 years. They know me by name when I go there. Or even when I call, they recognize my voice. That's how long some of them been working there. Some of them, all the slices are cut. And I understand. Short-handed, I've been there. So I totally understand. But that does not happen all the time. Which is why I always give them a pass. Because most of the time, my pizza is fresh, steaming hot, and it's all cut. Why make a big deal out of that? Sometimes stores are short-handed. Last minute sick call, somebody keep calling out, or somebody had to leave early. It happens. But this individual said it happens all the time. Who believes that? And if it happens all the time, right? Why do you keep ordering from there? If I'm not happy with what I'm paying for, guess what I'm doing? Taking my money somewhere else. It's that simple. Now let's hear her side of the story.
So around like 12, I ordered a pizza. It was online.
12.
Yes, the pizza got there maybe like 1:15ish. So there was a guy with dreads. He delivered the pizza.
Right.
So I went in the house, obviously opened the pizza. I saw the pizza. I ordered pizza and wings. When I opened the box, the pizza was not cut. How they cut it? It wasn't cut at all.
So you were
right,
upset, right?
correct.
Okay.
So I called, and the first time no one answered. I figured they were about to close at 2, so let me call back again. Like a white female answered the phone. So I'm like, hi, I just ordered a pizza. I ordered a pizza and wings. My pizza wasn't cut. Do you guys still like cut the pizza in like the sections like you normally do? She said, yeah. So I was like, okay, well my pizza wasn't cut. I was like, and I live right around the corner. I've lived here for like 6 years. Every time I come up here or deliver, it's always a problem.
Right.
And then she's like, well, we're short staffed. And if the only issue that you had was that it was a long time, but your pizza was right, then I don't think you should be complaining about the fact that it wasn't cut, which I felt like was really rude.
Hey, wait. Take it easy when you talk to me, okay?
So I'm like, well, no. I'm like, well, I have a right to complain. If it was not cut, then it wasn't cut.
Right.
And she was like, so basically what you're saying is it got there, you got it, but it just wasn't cut. And then she just hung up the phone.
Okay.
So I'm like,
I'd be upset too.
okay,
I
no
get it.
problem. Right. So I'm
Right.
like, well, you can just take the whole pizza. I don't even want it back at this point.
Okay.
So I went up here. The door was unlocked. Entered the door.
Yep.
There was one person in the front, the same one who delivered it. And I know that because he said, do you want this back? And it was my 20 that I just had given him.
Okay.
And I said, yeah, I want a refund. Like, I don't want this food. No, when she walked up, I said, are you the one I spoke to over the phone? She said, yeah. So I was like, is there a reason why you hung up on me? And she said, you were being loud and rude and irate. And I kind of feel like, don't lie on me. I wasn't rude and I wasn't irate. You're upset because it's 2 o'clock, you're about to close, and someone's calling and complaining. Get it, you probably don't want to hear it, I understand that, but don't hang up on me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so that's why you hung up? Because I was rude and irate? And I was like, and I wasn't even rude or irate, but now I am, because I'm mad that you just hung up and didn't even allow me to say anything.
Right.
And she was like, well, you know what? Speaking to him, she said, don't give her money back and don't give her a refund. And I was like, okay, that's fine. You can keep your pizza.
Yeah.
So as I'm about to walk away, she starts like, oh, well, bitch, da-da-da-da-da. And just, it was beyond ridiculous over a pizza and some wings. So when she did that, literally, I turned around.
She did what?
She was like calling me bitches and hoes. And all
Okay,
this
so
other
she was
stuff.
being verbally abusive.
Correct.
Okay.
So then, of course, I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
I said words as well.
Okay.
So
What did
we're
you
having
say?
this verbal altercation back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
So before I knew it, the pizza, because I just had returned it, was on the counter.
Okay.
She literally flipped up the pizza. So the pizza box and the pizza fell. Sauce was flying everywhere. So when she did that, I said, you're so lucky none of that sauce got on me. I was like, I don't really have time for this. Clearly you need this job, so I'm just going to go.
As a lying expert, that is not true.
So she literally, and there was another guy in there too at that point. I noticed he was there. I guess he came from the back. So she came around the counter. So at this point, we're like here.
Yeah.
So then one of the coworkers.
Where was the pizza at the time?
I believe it was on
when it got flung.
on the either the floor or on the counter. It flipped up. I really didn't see it.
Okay.
I think it was on the floor. I know the box was definitely on the floor though.
Like on the floor?
Yes, on the floor.
Who placed the pizza on the floor?
When she flicked it up, like when she was on the counter and she flicked the box up.
Okay, so
it
the box
flung-
was on the counter when she
Correct,
flicked
when
it
I
up?
returned it, right.
Okay.
So then she flicked it up, it fell, it flew in the air, and pizza sauce is everywhere.
Okay.
So that's when I said what I said.
Yeah.
Like, so at that point, I just kind of walked outside. As we walked outside, she follows us outside
Yeah.
and instructs one of her workers, I guess, to take a picture of the license plate.
Got your ass.
Okay.
Which was not a problem.
Okay.
I sat there, but that's why I'm here to sit, because I have nothing, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not going to go home and
Yeah.
have this big thing. So I stayed and waited for you to get here because I figured.
Ma'am, judging by your shirt, Looney Tunes. That's one of my favorite cartoons growing up as a kid. All right? And it says at the bottom, that's all, folks. Ma'am, and you're wearing eyelashes, and you got nails on, and you look like you might be wearing a wig, you're lying. Cut it out. So far, guys, she has yet to mention anything that she did wrong. All she said is that when the manager called her a B and a H, she said some words. She didn't say what the words are. So the manager tossed the pizza up in the air. Manager cursed out. The manager threatened her. The manager didn't want to give her a refund. So far, she's the victim. Man, if this is not stereotype, I don't know what is. You notice how she addressed the woman, right? White female. Couldn't say it was a woman. Couldn't say it was a female. White. Stand right out. What did the manager say? Okay. No accountability yet. So she's pinning everything on the manager. Little does she know, they're about to pull the footage. But let's continue.
After seeing her on the phone, she was calling.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about the whole telephone that's on top of the counter. So, do you know anything about that?
So I'm assuming that it either happened when she flicked the pizza up or when I dropped it on the counter. Like when I said, oh, well, I don't want this anymore. I mean, pretty sure there maybe was something there. I don't really know exactly where I placed it. But when I did it, I literally scooted it up and was like, oh, I don't want it anymore.
So what do you think caused damage to the telephone that's on top of the counter?
I truly believe when she literally tossed the pizza, but like she literally came up to the counter and flipped it up.
Okay.
Like, I know that there was a register. Don't know exactly the placement of it, but I know that she for sure tossed it up. Like,
okay, between you and I, the telephone looks completely torn up. Or a box, so cardboard box is not going to do that type of damage to the phone. So is there anything else?
No,
did you at any point touch the phone, attempt to break it?
I didn't touch the phone or attempt to break it at all. I have a phone. I have no reason to do that.
Why would the employee damage the phone? So you don't know what happened to the phone. They're telling me you grabbed the phone, smashed it to pieces.
I grabbed the phone and smashed it to pieces?
Yeah, I mean, that's what they're alleging.
I'm sorry, but no.
You understand that there's cameras inside the store as well?
I certainly understand that.
Okay.
I didn't break a phone. I have no reason to lie to you at all.
You're lying, and I know you're lying.
But to sit here and say, oh...
So you understand where I'm coming from, though, right? I just got to this call.
Right.
I go through those doors, pizza's everywhere, which makes sense, you said it was tossed by an employee. I look at the countertop, the whole entire phone, the store phone is completely shattered. It would take a lot of force to completely destroy that phone. It's not like it was knocked over or anything. It's literally in pieces. And there are people saying that they saw you toss the phone up and damage the phone. So either you're sitting here lying to my face about what happened about the phone, or because next thing I'm going to look through the cameras and then we'll go from there.
You can look at the camera like I said
I'm giving
before.
you another chance to tell me the truth about the phone.
I don't like how you're speaking to me.
Okay.
No. What I'm saying to you is I told
you. She's getting offended. Yeah, that's right. My girl getting offended. Yeah. Guilty as charged, ma'am. You're a liar. How can you look this man in the eye? And he's giving you another chance to come out and tell the truth, and you're still lying. You see how dangerous people are? Can you imagine a world without cameras? You're lying, and you tell them to go look at the footage like something is about to change. Wait. Maybe she has powers. Maybe she may alter the footage in her favor. Maybe she has a point. See that phone in her hand. Technology, man. I don't know how advanced my girl might be. She might know a thing or two about altering footages. It's sad that you gonna just lie like this, knowing that there's cameras there.
That's not me. That's not you? Nope.
How you just gonna lie like this? Over a pizza? Come on, man. It's not that serious. But then again, they take the littlest things and turn into something else. I don't know why they continue to do this. And at this point, guys, the video is almost over. She is still a victim.
I told you the exact story.
Okay.
I just had the pizza box down.
So you wouldn't be able to tell me what the status of the store phone was at the time when you came in through the door?
I wasn't looking at a phone. I don't know.
Okay.
So, she did break the phone. All that damn pizza and everything. Yes, she was throwing that shit. She was trying to protect herself at the same time because she thought that she was going to really hit her. Some shit.
What'd you Okay, so
But that's when I had walked around and I was like trying to stop them.
were you inside the whole time?
Huh?
Were you inside it?
Yeah, the whole time while it was happening. Then she walked down and then went back in her car. And then that's when she was sitting right there in her parking spot. Okay, when she walked in, she was arguing, yelling at her, boom, boom, this and that.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, we can't give you your money back because, you know, whatever was wrong with the pizza. I don't know what the hell was wrong with the pizza.
Right.
That's the part that I don't know. But she was real mad that she like flipped the food and every damn thing all on the floor and shit like that.
Who was the one that flipped the pizza?
Her, she did.
Okay.
She flipped the food and everything, the wings and all that, and it got all over the place. She broke the phone.
Did she throw the pizza at someone or just
No,
dropped it?
she flipped it like towards her, and that's when it got on her, and then that's when, yeah.
Gotcha.
Her friend came in and was trying to protect her. I came around too, and I was trying to like block them from fighting, and then that's when she was just yelling and yelling, and then she walked out and went in her car.
Okay. What about the phone?
The phone, yeah, she was flipping everything. Like when she was flipping the pizza too, she flipped the phone and everything and broke the phone.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
After viewing the security footage and conducting multiple witness statements, she was placed under arrest for criminal mischief.
And I would have gotten away with it too if not for you meddling human meat sacks.
Like I said, you're never, ever going to beat the footage. She stood there live. My man at the end broke it down to a T. And her friend, well, I guess probably girlfriend, came in there to back her up. Listen, if my girl was acting a fool, and I'm like, listen, babe, stop. It's not worth it. It's only a couple dollars. Don't go in and act a fool. Let's go get our money and leave. That's it. Now, that means they both deserve each other because she was backing her up, even though she knows she was acting a fool. And I see why she can't stop ordering Domino's pizza. Make a good guess, guy, why she can't. Yeah, nothing is that serious for me to go off like that. To destroy stuff on the counter, throw the pizza on the ground. That's why she did not get a refund. You brought the food back, tossed it on the ground, and the chicken all on the ground. And you would expect to get a refund for that? Now I gotta get someone to come clean this up? I don't think so. She left all of that out. She did that's insane. That she didn't take accountability for one thing. She put everything on the manager. And you know why she did that, right? Because she's white. Could not leave the parking lot. She had to sit there to confront that police officer and tell him her side of the story, which was a total lie. Come on, people. There are cameras everywhere. Cut it out. Learn to have some impulse control. And emotions always gets the best of them. And I don't know when they're going to finally realize that. It's always better to be nice and polite and respectful. It goes a longer way. And if she did that, guess what would have happened, guys? She would never left that parking lot in handcuffs. And as I'm recording this video, I'm about to go order me some Domino's. Hey man, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like, share, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section, and let me know what you guys think about this video here in the comments. And until then, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. You guys have a blessed day.